Hello and welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to show you how to set temporary Git config options directly from the Git command line. I'm also going to show you a few use cases for that that you may find useful. All right, so to get started, normally when you configure Git, you either configure it inside of a Git config file, such as this one that I have sitting in my home directory, or if you have a Git repository, there's also a local config inside of the repository itself. But running git config just to temporarily set an option can be kind of annoying. So Git has included a way to set them directly from the command line. It's actually let's make an empty initial commit here. And the way you do that is you use the -c option, and you can specify key value pairs directly here. So if we're looking at our Git config, we can override any of these options as well as any other Git option here. And so we might want to do like user.name equals, let's actually commit as Linus, the creator of Linux. And fortunately, you can just kind of steal the name and commit message directly out of this. And see -c, and if you have multiple options, you can use -c twice. So if we do user.email, you can copy and paste their email address, and then you do your command commit -m I am Linus allow empty. And now if we look at our logs here, it looks like Linus has committed to my Git repo, which is kind of funny. I've actually seen there's some like anime Linux knockoff thing where they did this same trick and authored a commit as Linus, and even GitHub will report that because GitHub just uses the email address for picking which user contributed that commit. So you can do silly things with this. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. So that's one use, and I often use this if I need to commit something to someone else, or modify. Maybe I messed up the commit data earlier. I can amend in a particular author. One other use case that I've seen for this, and there are of course many use cases because you can configure any Git option via this. Another use case that I've seen for this is to bypass checkout hooks, which checkout hooks don't have. They don't have a no verify option, so there's no way to bypass them. So if I had made a git hooks post checkout, for instance, and bash I from post checkout, chmod that. So now whenever we check out a branch, we get this, and if we wanted to check out say bar, there is no verify for this. So there's no way to skip that checkout hook. So if it's buggy, you're kind of out of luck from Git itself. But what you can do is, instead of no verify, which doesn't exist for post checkout, you can temporarily set core.hooks path to dev null, and this will cause Git to try and look up Git hooks here instead of your current repository, and allows you to bypass those post checkout hooks. So just kind of a cheeky little thing to bypass that. But anyway, I think -c is pretty useful. I've used it. I mean, Precommit uses it quite a bit. Let's see, git.star -c. It's gonna be a lot of things. Put it in quotes. Yeah, so here, like, I used it to temporarily turn off submodule recursing, to turn off auto CRLF, and what's this one for? Oh, for setting the protocol version for fetching. Yeah, so there's all sorts of things that you may want to temporarily set when running Git commands, and that's what git-c can do for you. Anyway, hopefully you found this interesting. If there are additional things you would like me to explain, leave a comment below or reach out to me on the various platforms. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.